Hey YouTube, this is Ernest. How's everything? I hope all is well with everybody. Hope that everybody's having a wonderful, blessed Saturday. Because it's Saturday, it's Shabbat Shalom. This is my third video of life as an African American widower. I'm going to entitle this Starting Over is a Struggle. Yes, from an African American perspective, yes, I'm 46. And matter of fact, tomorrow, the 26th, will be the 7-month anniversary of my wife's passing. Her name was Keisha Spellman. There's not a day that goes by that I don't miss her. I miss her so dearly. It just pains me that she's no longer here. And there's a side of me that cries out and yearns for love and companionship. But it's challenging because it's a struggle being a widower, young like me. I'm 46, going on 47. And the dating world is hard. And I made an attempt to go on a website. I know this is not conventional for me, but I took the route. I went on the site called Widows Dating Online, and hoping to find true love. I still believe in the convention of, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. I'm a Christian. I believe like the Bible says, so it's hard in terms of putting your boots on the ground to actually find love. And it's hard to find love in the church. Church where I go to is predominantly black, and there's not enough women demographic in my church, and I don't know whether women in the church want to connect with a brother like me, who is, by the way, a widower. I got two wonderful boys, and I thank God for my wife and we are blessed with two wonderful boys. It's just sad and unfortunate that my boys at their age cannot experience the duration of a mother, and it's hard for them. I'm doing the best I can on my end to trying to be both father and mother, but try to show the nurturing aspect of it. But it is a challenge. It seems like women in the church are shy of not being with a person like me. I'm not an ugly dude or anything. I'm not implying that I'm ugly or anything. No, it's just that it's challenging. I kid you not. I'm just sharing y'all my perspective. Every widower's experiences, are different. So I'm just sharing you my up to date, status of it's challenging, and I'm hoping to find true love one day, because like I said, there's a side of me that I feel like there's a side of me that is in a cage in terms of desirous to express, love and companionship, holy matrimony, and express all the facets, that comes with marriage. But because my wife is gone, it's like my expression of love is like caged up, and it's like an animal like crying out, let me go. But I can't experience that because I was so used to being married. You know, I was married to my wife for 14 years and what have you. And I've been together with her, you could say, 16 years in total, counting the time that I had proposed to her on October 12th, 2002. You know, it's challenging on my end, and I'm hoping to find true love, but it's hard. I'm trying on all angles to try to find love. Like I said, this is my first time doing something to me unconventional nature. You know, going online and trying to find my potential, you know, soulmate. And I still believe in the values of holy matrimony, the whole nine. I just hope that one day, you know, I can find true love. But I'm just sharing it with you right now. It's a challenge. Some people say, you know, you're moving too fast. You know, you take time to heal. But you know, I feel like I'm just ready to start now, and the whole nine. So it's a challenge. I'm just keeping it real 100. It's just a challenge, you know. I love all the importance of, you know, marriage, fidelity, and everything. But it's hard. You see, like, people nowadays don't want to get married. What's up with the females today? You know what I'm saying? I just don't know, you know, in this changing climate of relationship, you know. But I'm gonna see how it plays out. I'm just giving y'all my up-to-date status. I do want to get married one day, and I believe another Mrs. Spellman will come. But it's a challenge. It's the whole thing of starting over. Like I've experienced, you know, marriage and stuff like that. You know, what should I do? Should I use fake, you know, cheesy pickup lines? No, I don't think Christians do that. I can't say to a female that I'm attracted to her, say, hey, I lost my number, can I have yours? I can't do stuff like that, you know. I don't know whether it will work, something like that. I'm just being facetious, but I'm being facetious, but it's true. It's a challenge on my end. But I'm just hoping one day that I get married one day, and I believe there's a destiny inside of me that yearns for marriage once again. I want to experience that once again. But continue to pray much for me that one day I'll get married again. Am I in a rush? No, I'm not in a super rush or anything. No, I just miss companionship. I miss love. You know, I just love God's institution of marriage and the whole nine. So it's just a challenge. I'm just sharing my point of view. And when I do make attempts trying to get to know, you know, a female, you know, it's hard. They look the other way and everything, but it's hard. So pray for a brother, all right? Because I'm not used to being single like this. I was in a marriage for 14 years. You know, had 2 beautiful children. And single parenting is tough. You know, it's a new learning curve for me, taking care of all the responsibilities. And I thank God that God is providing and what have you. It gets challenging because I feel for the boys' loss. I know what it is to lose a parent. But when I lost my dad back in 2007, I was in my early 30s at the time. I mean, at least I experienced a great length of time knowing my dad. But the boys, They lost their mom when my oldest son, 13. He'll be 14 next month. And my youngest son lost his mom at the age of 7, and next month he'll be 8. So them losing their mom is tough. But we all are in grief counseling, as we speak. And grief counseling is helping us a tremendous deal. Everything is a new normal for us, a new learning curve. And I'm just catching the rhythm of doing everything by myself. Things are falling in place financially and everything. But it wasn't always like that at first. But yeah, I pray for a brother. I do want to get married one day. I'm just keeping it real 100, Starting over is a struggle, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna continue to pray God's perfect will, that one day Mrs. Spellman will come into my life. Starting over is hard. It's hard. Just keeping it real. And I don't want to sound like one of a pessimist, seeing the glass half empty, but I'm an optimist. I see the glass half full, but I'm just keeping it real 100. It is hard and it's challenging, so I'm just keeping it real 100. And that's just the recent updates. Like I said, I'm not going to be here before you long. Got to take care of some stuff and everything. All right, so y'all be blessed. All right, take care.